I want you to beg for forgiveness. I will never be a memory.
Let's go. Woo, let's go, go, go. Dark Confident for some reason wants to play. In fact, I'm building one deck around Dark Confident because, being honest, this is the first time that Dark Confident is coming back to standard in, like, what, 20 years? 25 years? Something like that? I don't remember. So, yeah, that's going to be a preview for a future, right? But for now, we're talking about Brawl, and Brawl is working, so that's fine. Ooh. Uro. Come on, let's draw another land. It's going to help me a lot. Ow. Let's set it up the Warden. We're going to hold priority. Let's go ahead and attack. Still damage. In the trigger. We're going to convert that zombie into a treasure. And that's it. Lighted halfling, okay. And he's playing a bit Bonny Pall. Okay, he's going to be real annoying. Okay, we're going to continue receiving damage. 3 more. Sure. Sure. Einstein. Now we're going to attack. Yeah, the greedy booter is just for him to go to the other side and receive 3 more damage. Most likely that's it wasn't needed. No, it's kind of not needed. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to have another zombie, and that's it. Okay, now he's not doing a thing at the current moment. Never mind, he started to do a lot of stuff. A lot of disgusting stuff. And it's going to start generating value. Now, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it, but I also have to generate value, so this is going to be pretty annoying. Set it up, Jet Medallion. Sephiroth. If we can go ahead and convert Sephiroth, is going to be pretty good. I think we can go ahead and convert it. Yeah. I thought it was going to be more difficult to do it. But not that I was going to start looping. GG, bro. Yeah, I really thought that it was going to be difficult to do it. Okay, we're going against Marina. Marina's kind of slow though. I think we can go ahead and do multiple things, but I don't know how entertaining is going to be the match. We got an overkill. That's going to be some help. Actually, before this game, or a couple of games before, I ended up throwing an overkill to to one indestructible. Yeah, that's always good. Okay, let's set it up in black. Okay, I think I'm going to set it up both in here. Vengeful Blood Witch and Bitter Blossom. As Bitter Blossom is going to start giving us some tokens that we can go ahead and use for Sephiroth. And we're going to recover some life. Okay, are we reaching 8? Yeah, we're reaching still. Enough. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Ooh, we got Necropotence, but we still are not able to play it. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. At least for now. Sure. Twitching though. Oh, come on. Are you going to take Sephiroth? Okay. Yeah, let's set it up this one. Sephiroth is going to die, unfortunately. He's going to return to the command zone, and I'm going to get rid of that stalker. Okay, we're going to set it up a couple things in here so we can reach the 10 for the city's blessing. One in here, another one in here, and we're going to lose 5 life. Okay, I think we're going well. We're so far so good. Ooh, we got the booster sword. Oh, that's going to be pretty good. Okay, Marina came to the battlefield, sure. Okay. Ethereal armor, that's going to be pretty annoying. Okay, he's still doing something in here. Land of turn. Let's set up some mana. Or wait. Yeah, I'm going to do it the other way around. Yeah. Woohoo! Okay, we're going to sacrifice this guy. And let's set it up the user Marauder, and we're going to sacrifice the Marauder. He's also going to sacrifice something in there. Okay. Yeah, I honestly thought that it was going to be more difficult to go with the Sephiroth like that. I'm not gonna attack, just going to draw a couple cards. We ended up having another emblem. That's good. Woo-yee. Okay, Marina, sure, is going to come to battlefield. Is going to give him a lot of... I don't know, only gave him 2. Okay, sure. First things first, let's go with bonus hunger. And we got City's Blessing. That means that it needs to sacrifice half of the creatures. Way up. Already gave me the GGs. Okay. If you like the video so far, you can go ahead and help us to grow by giving us a thumbs up. That's going to help us a lot in order to grow as a channel. And thank you very much for doing so. Oh, yeah, this will work and will work a lot. But Socks is actually a really good card that we can go ahead and take. And we can go ahead and play Sephiroth next turn, if possible. But I think I'm going to go with this Clattering? Clattering King? Yeah. Or probably Ophiumancer, because that one is going to give me... Oh, that's way better. Dark Crystal! I feel like Final Fantasy 1. I think that the crystals were from Final Fantasy 1, right? It's been a long time that I don't play that game. Let's set it up. Ophiumancer and sucks. Yeah, this one with dice, block, return, card, and okay. Woohoo! Let's set it up. Couple things in here. Okay, we did not get something better in here. I'm just going to leave it. Let it be. Let it be, let it be. Bonny! Okay, I'll be receiving 4 damage. Sure. You'll be losing that small creature that I hate. Hate it with my guts. Okay. Something else? And the reason why the angel actually dies because the lower life. You need to have certain amount of life in order to be able to continue having the buff. We're going to attack with this one, Massacred Worm. And we're going to attack with everything too. Elspeth. You have to block though. So at least Elspeth is going to receive some damage. Okay. Nice. Uy, uy, uy. This is looking good. Come on. Okay, Absolute Pride. Okay. Needs to gain some life in order for the Absolute Pride now work. No, the other way around. You have to gain life, not losing life. Okay, sure.
I welcome all allies.
I'm thinking if I'm going to be the a-hole in here. Yeah, I'm really thinking if I'm going to be the a-hole in here. Let's go ahead and attack with everything. I'm going to sacrifice this one. Whatever he's going to do is going to die, and Massacre Worm is going to get rid of it. I don't think that was the proper way to block, actually. And we ended up having again, it is actually quite easy to get the emblem with Sephiroth. Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. Umezawa is always good. It's going to give us additional creatures, additional bodies. Ooh, SyrGwyn. Okay. Here the main question is he going to be able to set up an army before I ended up setting up at least one creature or two creatures? Because I feel like that's going to happen. And I'm always in a huge risk because my opponent is using black as the color. So, yeah, if I go with the Urborg, I'm going to fix his mana. If in case he ended up having any mana issues, right? Any issue. So that solution is going to be really annoying. SyrGwyn, Hero of Ashvale. We're talking about I might need to go and set up that snake for blocking. Okay, sure. Okay, didn't happen. Fortunately, I already fixed your black mana issue in case if you ended up having some. And I'm going to keep on waiting for it. Sword of Body and Mind. Okay. That's one of the most weaker swords in here. Unfortunately, we do not have the one from Fist and Famine. That's the one that I would love to have. Okay, Shadow Spear. That's going to be pretty annoying. I think I'm going to have to play multiple stuff in here in order to have multiple creatures. Let's go ahead and attack at least one damage. Nah, there's no needed. Nice. Okay, we drain it too. That's something. Now, most likely we're going to have to let it pass, as is going to equip it with Shadow Spear. That's the main reason he ended up casting it. Shadow Spear is going to give it trample, so kind of doesn't matter if I block it, as he has First Strike also. Yeah, I'll be receiving damage. Well, I'm going to block it only for the simple reason that he's also going to lose some life though. But yeah, I'll be losing a lot of cards from my deck. Ooh-wee! Okay. Did we mill something important in here? Kind of. Okay, I'm going to do the following. Let's go one in here. Another in here. Okay. Going to set it up another blood artist, and I'm going to send attacking my creatures. At least this zombie. It's going to die, yeah, I know. Kind of don't care. It's going to be less life for him. Now I'm losing a lot of of cards from my deck. That's one of the things that is getting me like really scared now. Okay, sure. I'm going to create another token, and I think we're still in a good position though. Now, this one it has to activate when one dies. Okay, dies this turn. Doesn't matter if it's going to be yours or from your opponent. Yeah, I think we're going well. We're going well. Come on, come on. Okay, my opponent is thinking on doing something. Problem is this one gives them not only first strike but also vigilance. I need a way to get rid of this Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. And I'm going to continue saying it. I like the fact that we have Final Fantasy and everything, but I'm against this simple idea of having a universe beyond. As you can see, is Final Fantasy against against Lord of the Rings? This doesn't feel like Magic. I got really mixed feelings about this. Like really mixed feelings on this one. Yeah, I got a lot of mixed feelings on this one. Okay, did I mail something really good? Not as much. Set it up, Yanni. I think we can go ahead and start doing the emblem though. Sacrifice one with socks. Okay, I think we're still in a good position though. I'm going to return to my hand, right? To set it up multiple emblems. That's the only thing that I want to try right now. Let's set it up in here. Are we able to set it up multiple emblems though? Okay, sure. I'm going to attack in the sky. Just going to draw a couple cards though. Are we able to set it up multiple emblems though? Okay, he's going to receive damage. He flies. Okay, and here is where it's going to be a little bit funnier. Come on, bro. Let me do it. Let me do it! open! That's not nice, bro. That's not nice. Yeah, that was not nice, bro. Either way, you die. But I wanted to set it up at least multiple emblems. That kind of suck. I'm just going to wait for him to respond to something or try to, for example, his land. In response of the land, I can go ahead and kill it. That's it. Yeah, I wanted to set it up at least 2 emblems. That was not nice. Bulbin! Who besides me uses Bulbin? That's dumb. This might do. Yeah, this might do. Satoru Umezawa. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a pretty huge headache. Let's try to go with Arcane Signet. Okay, no counter, sure. Satoru is going to go next turn. No, he didn't want to go. Okay. Let's set it up a Bastion of Remembrance. Oh, he's going to do a counter for Bastion. Why though? I don't get it. Well, if it happens. If not, he can go ahead and let it resolve. Alchemy cards. I'm going to start stealing stuff from my deck. I don't know, what do you think? Probably let me know in the comments what are your thoughts regarding that. But for me, it would be actually easier if for good customer service you ended up doing it like, for example, let the players choose if they want to go with alchemy cards or not, right? Because honestly, they're kind of annoying. We're going to just deal some damage over here. And we're going to set it up with Huntler. Because yeah, it gets me really mad playing against alchemy cards. I ended up facing a lot of things that the abilities itself, it feels like they are like really out of the norm. They are not fair. Just like that, they are not fair. Okay, my opponent is thinking on what to do. Fortunately, I'm going to have to cast the... well, not cast. Set it up a Warborg in the battlefield. Didn't want to do it, but... oh well. Okay. Satoru Umezawa. We're going to do the following. 1, 2. Didn't want to do it like that. Let's go ahead and attack with this one. Are you going to block? Yeah, I didn't want it to do it like that. Yeah, that's one of the things that is kind of annoying. Magic Arena most of the times is going to try to, if you're going to play it in automatically, is going to try to minimize the amount of damage or minimize the amount of risk that you're going to take. In this case, because I was having a risk or something that is going to minimize what I had in the battlefield, then didn't use the Fire X and Arena. Because it took in consideration as priority the second ability instead of the first ability. So yeah, that ended up messing me a lot in here. The good part is that still we will be able to win even with that. Satoru is going to go away. And I kind of screwed it up. I give it okay. I just needed to sacrifice with the Parisian Tower, leave the mana open in order to just return it. Yeah, that kind of sucked with me. Okay, he's going to bring another card in the top. Sure. We're going to set it up Sephiroth one more time. Personally, we don't have anything else to sacrifice. I would love to have it sacrificed over there. Okay, and Kathia's Ghost Form. In case if my opponent goes with a massive removal or some sort of removal, then we can go ahead and bring back Sephiroth. Now, the only problem with that is my opponent also is getting himself on alive with black market connections. And that's pretty dangerous though. If he doesn't start gaining any life soon, he's going to... Oh, speaking of... The good part, he's not able to attack. The bad part for him is that I have the response. And GG. Okay, I was kind of afraid. Yeah, Grizzlebrand is such a huge menace, but we ended up having a good match besides that. Hello there and welcome back. This has been a long time and I think you already see it. There's going to be some changes in the channel, but we can say gladly that the season from Final Fantasy already started. And it brought us a lot of commanders, a lot of stuff, and being honest, it's going to be really difficult. As probably some of you may know, I don't monetize with the channel, so in order to just try to improve the channel and keep on going with this project, I have to work. So that's why I've been like out of the picture for the last like 15 days, but I'm going to try to do my best over here. And mainly because we ended up having with a lot of legendary creatures, I'm going to try to set it up at least 3 videos, probably weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so you can go ahead and have enough for the future, right? Now this deck, we ended up starting with this guy over here, that is Lord Sephiroth. Now the deck itself, as always, I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video so you can go ahead and check it out, but I know that the deck is pretty acceptable. To be honest with you, like being able to just flip the Sephiroth, I thought it was going to be difficult, but it ended up being easier as I flipping Sephiroth. I thought that it was going to be difficult, but ended up being easier than I thought. And yeah, to having the first creature from Final Fantasy is going to be pretty good. Also, let me know in the comments what are your thoughts regarding the deck, or which changes you would like to do, and which one is the one that you would like the most. But above all, let me know if you play Final Fantasy, any of the, what are 16 right now Final Fantasies, any of them, which one, and which one is your favorite. And if you haven't played, let me know, and probably I can go ahead and give you some advices when where you can start. Now this deck is really good. I have a lot of potential, but I would like to try a little bit better, probably in the future with CEDH. Now, that's once being said, if you like the video, probably you might like some of the other videos that I have in the channel. So I'm going to leave a link somewhere in here so you can check it out. And as always, thank you for sticking to the end of the video. See you next time. Happy gaming. Bye.